Hamilton, an American musical, written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. The play is about the life and times of founding father Alexander Hamilton. Although many of the songs and raps can be contributed to many artists, one particular artist stands out by the name of Tupac Shakur. He was an American rapper and actor, and although Tupac and Hamilton were worlds apart, they both led similar stories that can be illustrated through the Hamilton musical play. This video will show the similarities between Hamilton musical and Tupac songs by focusing on four themes, including ambition, violence, redemption, and love. Theme 1 focuses on ambition. Hamilton opening act. Alexander's ambition comes from a place of desperation. In his early life, Alex's father abandons his family, and shortly after his mother succumbs to her sickness. If that weren't enough, a family member that he was staying with commits suicide. Through his life, he struggled with certain ideologies, including his disdain for slavery. In Hamilton opening act, the writer emphasized that Alex's life was marked by trauma, but through his despair, he discovers purpose and is determined to leave his mark on the world. He is driven by the motion of fending for himself and not allowing his circumstances to dictate his life. Alex pursued many endeavors. He committed himself to hard work and relentlessly pursued his purpose with a non-stop approach. Tupac until the end of time. Tupac's story of ambition comes from a place of pain and hopelessness. He was raised by a single mother who taught him to be strong, but at the same time, he witnessed her struggle with an addiction to drugs. Similar to Hamilton, Tupac was born into poverty and struggled with his perception of injustice in America. Tupac spent a good amount of time self-reflecting and deep soul searching. Tupac learned the importance of believing in himself and setting his mind to accomplish anything, even the impossible. In the song Until the End of Time, Tupac expressed the importance of finding some alone time away from the noise and distractions so that one can think clearly about their goals. His ambition to succeed was also rooted in his distrust in people around him, and his drive of only trusting himself was most crucial to his success. The next theme we're going to focus on is violence. Hamilton's Guns and Ships. Guns and Ships showcases guerrilla-style warfare tactics successfully employed against the British Army by American troops with the aid of the French military. The violent nature of this piece focuses on French military officer Lafayette's gruesome takedown of the British troops. This piece shows that Lafayette was relentless and gained significant advantage in the battlefield by employing psychological warfare. One verse includes, "Watch them engaging them, escaping them, and raging them." This is a reference to the actual Revolutionary War, where Lafayette would secretly trail British troops with a small army and using snipers to eliminate frontline soldiers. This tactic left the British army confused and distressed. Tupac would Hit 'Em Up. The song Hit 'Em Up is arguably Tupac's most violent piece. It comes from a sense of anger and vengeance. When Tupac produced the video for Hit 'Em Up, it was in retaliation for what he perceived to be a robbery ambush that was set up by his former friend turned enemy, rapper Biggie Smalls. At the time, those allegations were vehemently denied by the Notorious B.I.G. As a consequence, a feud between East Coast and West Coast rappers became imminent, and tensions quickly escalated. Some people even agree that the tensions between East and West may have contributed to Tupac's ultimate demise. His warlike approach was vicious and intimidating. His vulgarness included calling out his rivalries, significant others, with allegations of salacious claims. Tupac tactics included psychological warfare and exploiting his enemies' vulnerabilities. The next thing we'll focus on is redemption, with Hamilton's My Shot. My Shot in the Hamilton play depicts Alexander's best moment of self-redemption. At this moment, Alex shows great restraint by carefully weighing the outcome of the Revolutionary War. Although he is hopeful that the colonies will win, he takes great care to consider the possibility that independence may face challenges that far exceeds the price of war. Alex is free from delusions, which allows him a level and clear approach to accomplishing his most ambitious goal of winning the American Revolutionary War. Next up is Tupac Will Keep Your Head Up. Tupac wrote this song as inspiration of black women, with the message to never give up. This song embodies the mature nature of Tupac's lyrics because he comes from a place of remorse for his past transgressions towards women and a sense of appreciation and admiration for all the harsh things that women have to endure. Similar to Hamilton, the video has a basic format with Tupac rapping in the middle of a circle, surrounded by people who seem to be moved by his words. According to Alicia Rosenberg of Brisbane Times, she stated the following about the song. It weaved together a critique of negligent fathers, an argument for abortion rights, and a sharp analysis of misogyny. The fourth and last theme deals with love. Hamilton with their Theodosia. Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton both had children very soon after the Revolutionary War. Here they take a moment to talk to their newborns and to realize the human element of the country they are just beginning to build. The song again brings up the similarities in their lives, their orphanhoods, their Revolutionary War experiences, their parenthoods, and their desire to take part in laying a strong enough foundation in the new United States. Last song is by Tupac, Words to My Firstborn. This song is written by Tupac as a token of love to his unborn child. Similar to Hamilton, this song is filled with words of wisdom that he would like for his kids to understand. This song differs from Hamilton in the sense that it offers a dire warning to his kids that trouble awaits them if they're not smart about the choices they make. This piece speaks to the innocence of babies in the sense that they are too young and immature to understand how the world may come to view them. But there's an upside to life, and he truly believes that if his future seeds can manage to weather the storm, better days are ahead. In conclusion, both Hamilton and Tupac are considered revolutionaries in their own right. They both were outspoken men and deeply rooted in pride. Both men express a deep appreciation for truth. Their life can be traced by the numerous amount of written material they leave behind. Like Shakespeare's Macbeth, their lives can be considered as a tragedy. The ultimate downfall was preceded by that very same blind ambition that allowed them to prosper from a humble beginning. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe.